Welcome to Jacksonville, Florida. Today is see who will walk out as champion of the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a team from the American, the UAB Blazers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So UAB's offense will go on the attack first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple of years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape. Fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Not in lockstep there with the receiver. The Blazers send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. So Auburn's offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Give to the running back. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Now on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
The play-action fake. The sweet feet buy a little time. Keep bringing the heat like that, and you can fall in line with the likes of Derek Brown or Nick Fairley.
Man, I still remember that Nick Fairley season where he put the defense on his back. Cam Newton took care of the offense, but he ruled the defense, making big plays, getting in the backfield, getting after quarterbacks.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Blazers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Caught in the backfield. It's Simmons. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
With the catch, it's Welsh. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Auburn sends out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Setting up the screen. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They'll go to the ground. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Blazers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for room. It's Rogers. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Blazers will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Back to pass. Fires to the right. Got it on the outside. It's Milner. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Leaves it with the back. Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Grab behind the line. It's Rogers. Breaks it. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Blazers. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
You run these screen plays, you're trying to get your playmaker the ball in space, and what a great job. They get it to the running back, but look at the blocks out in front. Everybody paving the way, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed, he can take care of the rest. Really, really nice screen pass.
So here comes the Auburn offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Snags it quickly on the left. Drills him with the stiff arm. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Simmons. Got room at the 35. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. And the Tigers will hustle to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19.
And And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
To the air on second down. Got out of trouble and throws. Grabbed over the middle. It's Coleman. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback keeps it. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn!
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one of this postseason showdown. Let's take a look at the stats so far. So after the break, they'll go back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. At the 40, there he goes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
On the move, it's Collins. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the field goal unit is on the field. And his slip's just inside that right upright. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. They'll start this drive with a pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Coleman. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Oh, he's got a chance. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Auburn going to work with another 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And if I'm the running back, I'm going to listen. O-line, can you give me something? Can you give me some space to try to make somebody miss and not have another guy right next to me? I'm giving the offensive line an earful. I need some holes, need some space up front. They got to do a better job.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Auburn trying to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. On the ground, it's Collins. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's and that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. And he dropped it. Incomplete pass in what would have been a huge gain. No defender anywhere around, and he just flat dropped it. The kick is on its way. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on 1st down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Welch. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
It's really nice to be a quarterback in today's football when running backs are basically wide receivers. Not only can you split them out, you keep them at running back, nothing open, I dump it to him. Look at that. He makes a big play for me.
And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. The a solid return there, offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. To be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for a gap. It's Collins.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, hits Brown. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Brown. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. The lead now 6 here in the second.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So here comes the Auburn offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Sends it back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Coleman. Runs through the tackle. There he goes. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Pressure coming. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. Across the 25, he's got room. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical. And early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Under fire. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield very late in the half. Touchdown, Tiger! Fit it in the window for the score.
And with that score, they now tie the game. The extra point will give them the lead. Maybe they'll be able to take that lead in at halftime. That is huge. Momentum, that touchdown massive for their confidence as well, and they're going to have to make a few tweaks here at
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He'll do it himself. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Timeout, UAB.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass, it's Campbell. Good timing on the quick out. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, in a season filled with magical moments, even more here today in this Gator Bowl.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the snap, it's Coleman. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Finds his man. It's Coleman. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Simmons. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball in his body. That throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He's got incredible speed.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating a loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
Catch in the middle, it's Milner. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Back to pass, it's Campbell. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Blazers will bring the punt team onto the field.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it. Move on. Play the next play.
He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Handoff from the gun. Shakes off the defender. Turning it on. He's inside the 40. The 20. Inside the slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Motion from the back. Looking to throw, it's Campbell. That's caught, it's Milner. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Blazers decide to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Makes a man miss. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up second and 4. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, running back gets the give. With all down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds the tight end. Ball is loose. Defense swarming on that. Oh, it'll be a turnover.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling on it for a massive fumble recovery.
UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where are you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
Back to pass on second down. Snag in the middle. It's hooked. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
From the gun on third down. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to... Oh, he's got some space. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Gets it to him on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Absolutely center cut. That'll cut this lead down to 5. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Thompson. And he's got enough for a 1st down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. So 1st down will open up the final period. Holds and fires complete to the right. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. Still on his feet. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Deep shot for the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Caught near the sticks. It's Simmons. And eventually taken down. But what about that spin move? Gives him the 1st down yardage. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got his man quickly. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Back to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Welch. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Tiger. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There were a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative. To the vest, run the ball, punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
On the move from inside his spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make it.
The sure hands, it's Hooks. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Blazers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to pass. It's Lanning. Makes the catch. It's Rogers. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again. The Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Got the first down and more. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This drive's been productive so far, already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. They'll try the run. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job.
Got it in the middle, it's Rogers. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense. Great field position.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UAB. Lining up with a PAT.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well and not give back that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Auburn offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. They want that clock to run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to take a shot at this DB. Makes the grab down the middle. There we go. Touchdown, Tigers. Once he got some room, it was over. He has been unstoppable. The ultimate dual threat, positively Cam-tastic.
And that dude was just so incredible to watch, and that's what he's putting on display. He's looking like that. Just whatever he wants to do, it's working, and this Auburn offense is cooking.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. Scanning the field, it's Lanning. He's going to fire deep. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Great place to start for this offense. Give to the back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun, running back on the move. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Now facing a 3rd and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. This is a big 3rd down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. That is no good. After the failed field goal attempt, still a 12-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Got it in the middle. It's hooked.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the 1st down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And the Blazers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Caught near the sticks. It's Milner. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. To the air, it's Lanning. Quick completion on the out. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. The Blazers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Wants to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Safe completion on the screen. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got him in the flat. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every... possible.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Caught near the sideline, it's hooked. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. And the Blazers with the 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got it on the move. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Into the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. And after that penalty, the defense is almost out of real estate to defend. It's 1st and goal on the 1. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
They'll try it again from the one on 2nd and goal. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Now, you got to read it quick, right? And he makes a quick decision, gets that thing out of his hand, but make sure your feet are set. You still got to be accurate, even though you're trying to get rid of that ball so fast.
Deflected at the goal line.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're overlooking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work, you want to capitalize and you want to score a touchdown. You don't want to be kicking a field goal at this point.
A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. The Tigers are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. The give to the single back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made.